Welcome back to more game development. It is time for a brief hour or two to do some game dev. Today we're working on environmental awareness logging. It's not very exciting. So if you were on the fence about whether or not you want to watch this episode, it's probably not going to be very entertaining. We are going to be taking the AI input and we are going to be evaluating it and looking at the quality. And then we are going to refine the input. And then we're going to look at the output and test the quality of the output over and over again. Sound like fun? It is. It's so much fun. So here's what we need to fucking do. We need a happy Easter to you. Cheers. It's cola, but happy Easter. It's great. I hope the fucking Easter bunny brought you all kinds of chocolate. The this, all right, so we're gonna go into Visual Studio first. If it's here, it is. It's here. It's just in the wrong spot. It's over here. All right, so gotta go to the world state formatter here. And we have to look at our dismemberment because right now what we're getting from dismemberment is player one lost, they're lost, which is not what we want. So it's not parsing that string correctly. It's giving a bunch of bullshit and it's missing variable references. So it's turning into this garbled mess. What we're going to do is we're going to change the dismemberment message. So this should be somewhere in this hit logic. It'll say dismember on it. I'm going to find that. It's somewhere right here. Like this. It's going to be string message though. It's right here, I believe. It's if this is a dismemberment event, then it's going to be this message here, followed by this, and I just think we need to change the instead of so and so lost, they're lost. That doesn't make sense. We're gonna paste this in here, and so now we're gonna have the attacker dismembered victims this with the item. Now this item is not being cleaned here. And that's the other thing. The clone name on the item, I don't know if we've got it all cleaned up. We'll figure it out. So we're not going to go and preemptively wrap that in clean. We don't want to process the text more often than we have to. So now we've got the summarize section for hit and dismember that we must also alter. So if we go into the summarize, which is in the AI speech controller, the summarize method should be somewhere at the bottom here. I think this is it. It's very long. Yeah, so this is the summarize method. Inside it, there's an else if on here with all these else ifs that has the hit and dismember. And it looks like now that they are separately handled. And we could handle them at the same time. So let's see what's going on with this. All right, we're not going to change this. I like this better being separate. I'm not changing that at all. I'm going back to the world state formatter and validating this. Dealing with the damage tracker here. Do we have any builders? I believe I do want to only change the dismember line in the AI speech controller. So that's what we're going to do. We'll go into here and we'll take the dismemberment here and we will inject this detail. And basically it's just attacker, victor, limb, item. These are the 4 items that are going into the speech here. You see attacker, victim, limb, item, just like this. So if we line that up, it should communicate correctly through the API. So let's see if it does. We're going to once again run the program, and in its messed up state, we're just going to run it and see what happens. Let's see what happens when I mess with this guy. He's feeling great. I guess it is Trump. Okay, that didn't go as well as I was hoping. So we will see why. We go through the logs. I want to see what the quality level is of these logs. It's probably not very good. Let's see what a regular input is. See, it's not telling him that his shit's been cut off, right? That's the problem here. Like, it's telling him, hey, your arm is hurt. There's a bunch of shit on the ground. This all happened to you, which is not very good. It should be you, not player 1 root. So player 2 root hit you should be the grammar here. That's incorrect. And there's also no cleanup here. These are duplicate messages. So one, the all right, so the first issue is that the dismemberments need to persist through prompts, just like the injuries do. This injury here, which had nothing to do with, well, I guess it could have had to do with this arm hit here, but this is still here. And that back arm was the only part he had left other than his head. I don't think his head took any damage. So the far away from you is too far. I wonder what the total distance of the bowl is. I find something I can move, like this thing. This thing is worthless. Where is it? Ah, it just disappeared. What's the size of this thing? It doesn't have a size. Why? It's got a scale, it doesn't have a size. This should have a length and a width, these dev console things. Yeah. Alright, the next thing that's wrong is the grammar on hits are incorrect. So the held items should be on every input. It's not on there. He's far away from you. He's far away from you is who? The That's a laundry list right there of problems. Oh no. Oh, we have a lot to do. All right, let's look at the code. We have a lot to change. We will make all 5 of those things fixed. The first thing we're fixing is the dismemberment not persisting through the updates. We must do this. It's down here, actually, I think. Hmm. No. Nope. I'm in the wrong spot. Okay, here we go. This is where I need to be. Okay, this is where all of this stuff happens. We need to persist this. All right. Why does it matter if the victim is player 1? Okay. Welcome, Streambot. Your cheap viewers aren't gonna buy my game, so I really don't care about them. All right, we've got all that. That's the first fix that we want to do. All right. Good. All right, that's 1 out of 5. Yo, Rat Jacket, what's up? It's good to see you this fine fucking afternoon. The world state formatter. Change to, or we're going to change the logic for the proximity. It says they're far away, but they're not far away. All right, this is in the world state formatter, and this just measures the distance between the player and the other player. So it should be very easy to find. It should be taking the P1 and 2 variables. I say that now, and I'm not finding it, so... It's right here. This is the spot. So this is our problem area because this is where the distances are. 1.5 is next to, some, and far away. So we want to change that to be why don't we just make this... I don't want to do this change that it is asking me to do. I think it should just be 10 here, and it should show how many meters away it is until 10. That way it'll be better, I think. I think that's good enough. Could maybe even do 15, but 10 is better. Alright, so that takes care of that. I'm going to tell it what... That's great, man. It's always good to get some attention from the significant other. Mine's actually not here. That's why you're able to be graced with my presence at the moment. Yeah. Alright, let's look at the summarize again. That's this thing. We are looking at the hit logic now. There's the hit logic. Yeah, these are wrong. Needs to be the correct player names in here. Lucky us indeed. We just get to see this game get better. I need this prompt to be solid so that I can move on. The prompt is not solid. We need a solid environmental prompt that gets a response consistently every time. Ensure held items are shown every time. Again, we have our summarize doing this with the held. Here's the held ones up here. No. Here. So this is what we have. That's not good. We need to change this. Right now it's only looking at your weapon. It needs to look at the other player's weapon too. There we go. I think I can save all here. Do I have build errors? No. 5 changes, no build errors. So let me show you, Ratjack. I'm happy to give you a new update. We are currently building the environmental awareness for the AI. That's what this is. This is the AI speech controller. It controls what the AI says. This is the world state formatter, and it is what controls what the AI sees. And we have been trying to refine the output here of that to be more useful. It's all on me right now that this AI isn't behaving the way it should. It's not on the AI being stupid. It's because of what I'm sending the AI. So take a look, for example. If I look in the Unity at some of these inputs, if there are any left. I don't think there are. Damn it. All right, well, let's just show you what we've got now. Despite the fact that I wanted to show you the mistakes from before, we're going to have to just roll with this and see how well it does. And just don't worry about the fact that these things are behaving awfully. I just tested the thing that puts other sprites over this stuff. All right, good. We're cutting him. I want him to be a little bit injured. All right. All right, the dismemberment. Oh, that's not good. That's new. It's rigged. You can't grab anything. We'll deal with that. That's on the AI for doing stuff like that, not on me. But I'm mostly concerned about the input, actually. Not too bad, though. He's pretty self-aware. He's dead now. Yeah, we want that bubble to appear in the spot more correctly. Are you dead? Are you fucking dead? I sure the fuck hope you're dead. Anyway, so this is the issue, though. We take a look at these logs. Take a look at this. This is higher quality than it was before. That's the thing I'm trying to measure. So it says how far away the guy is. That's good. It's better than last time. It says it's injured. That's good. It's not persisting the dismemberment. That's not good. It's not persisting. We've got a bunch more hits than probably we need. Injuries are shown, but no dismemberment. It's saying what he said. This is not good. It's good that we're doing this. It's showing, but we only want to do this for the other player. We don't want to do this for what he says. We want him to respond to the other AI. So it's good that it's picking up this speech and injecting it into the prompt, but it's bad that it's telling him what he said, and we should stop that. So that's another thing we have to do. And then we've got some hits, but nothing useful here. This doesn't show how far away it is, so that went down in quality, and this is definitely better quality here. So we're going to take the output here and we're going to evaluate it. This output all gets evaluated. Get this input again. It is very much like playing God. It's intoxicating. I'm not even going to pretend it isn't. It's extremely. It gives you the feeling of having a lot of power. Right? We want to do this. I want that. I want these logs. If I freaking didn't capture them well enough. There we go. Get them in there. Let's go. Let's solve this shit. I want to be done with the environmental shit. I want to start getting these things to talk to each other. I want to make a second entity. But we have to deal with it moving and all kinds of other shit first. Alright. Well, that was disappointing. Let's fix it. So when we get the snapshot, it's actually here we get the snapshot, isn't it? It's here, yeah. This is when the snapshot's gotten. This already exists. It says MSG instead of a line. All right, we have to play the game again, and we're going to look and see if we get anything that says track or reuse in our debug log. It sucks because we're not going to see much improvement here. But that's just the way it is. Sometimes that's just the way it is. So, fucking do it. This is getting tiny. Yes, the talking shit is cool. And my favorite feature is the personality injection. It's working very nicely. So I can inject any personality into this thing that I want and it behaves correctly. All I need to do is get it to understand what's happening clearly. And again, it's all on me. It's all about these messages. Yeah, the knight's chatting. That's what I'm saying. And it's not just chatting, it's self aware. And it is also environmentally aware. That's what we're looking at here. These logs show the environmental awareness this night. And it actually thinks he's Donald Trump, even though his opponent is actually Donald Trump. It's very confusing. Yeah, I know. But anyway, we are about to put these logs in. And I'm guessing we're not going to see any track logs at all. Oh, I didn't apply these saved, though. So I need to save this and do it again. Yeah, that was my fault. I needed to do this. All right, now we need to do it again. God damn it. Getting good log data means I've got to play again every time. I've got to wait. The way that we do the prompting right now is quite low frequency. We'll change that later, but well, it's going to get its first prompt there, and it should respond. Now I'm going to cut him up a little bit. He's recognized his pain. I don't see any tracks. Track is there. Well, let's kill him here. They called me a socialist. I love it. I love it. We'll stop him from talking after the death. It stops after 10 seconds, but this is just a buffer log. That's the problem with that. I think we might have gotten higher quality logs here. I sure hope so. Let's evaluate them. There we go. What do we got? Tell me what the state of this is, and I'm going to look at it too. We're going to look at the AI input here. And it should say that there's a dismemberment here. There's no dismemberment. So it's not persisting. This should be still telling him that he's dismembered. And this should too. And it is not doing that. And if we look back... Wait, no, that's the beginning. Never mind. Wait, no, that is not... The track is here. Reuse is here. But there's no message. What the hell? Track happened here. Okay. This one. There's no dismemberment message. So that's the issue right there. We're not getting it through. It's the parser that's doing it. Kaio's home. Looks like this is it. I am going to apply this. I'm gonna have to shut this down pretty quick here. I gotta go shopping. Oh, the clone stuff is still not being taken out either. We got a little bit better today. A little bit. But unfortunately, there is much to be fixed. These inputs have to be perfect every time. And if they are not, they will not give the player experience that I want. They need to, every single time, be exactly what the environment is. So that this little actor we're sticking inside of here can make good decisions. Because we're going to give it control of itself eventually. And like right now, if it can't even talk about what it's seeing and what's happening to it correctly, again, it's all on me. This is the reason. It's because this is not quality. This is not quality at all. And you can already see it's doing very well with poor quality. So if I bring this prompt to high quality, we're going to see some serious performance come out of that AI, and we should be able to then start letting it move the character around. So that's where we're at, and unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to continue any more coding. So I'm going to save it. And we might be able to come back tonight. I hope so. We'll see. I want to work on this as much as possible, but I am way too busy. Have a good Easter, guys, and I'll see you at the end.